As a professional artist, you're not just a creator, you're also a business owner. And like with any business, you need to have solid strategies for you to reliably bring in sales so that you can keep continuing to do what you love. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 4 practical steps that will help you to not only boost your income from your art, but potentially triple your income in the next 90 days. Now, if you know me by now, you know that I'm all about helping artists to create sustainable art businesses. And so the process that I'm about to share with you doesn't only have the potential of creating results in the next 90 days, but will also help you to set up success in the long term. For more videos on all things related to art business, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. I'm Martha and I worked in the contemporary art world for over a decade, and I worked my way up in my career working in contemporary art galleries in London and became a gallery director. I now help artists based all over the world to create wildly successful art businesses. Before we dive into today's video, if you would like to work with me inside of my group program, the Artist Accelerator, for artists that want to create more income from their art while having more freedom to create, you can click the link in the description below now to apply to work with me. I'm also going to be hosting an advanced training on the 25th of October where I'll be sharing more about the program along with practical ways to create reliable and sustainable income streams without sacrificing your creativity, your integrity, or precious time in the studio. So I would love to see you there. Do click the link down in the description below now to apply to get an invite. All right, so let's get started. So before the 4-step process that I share with you, it's really important that I stress it. You have got to do the work in order to see results. So there's no such thing as an overnight success, okay? So scaling your art business does take hard work and dedication. So if you're here to learn what it really takes, and if you're willing to apply what's required within your art business, then let's get into it. So number 1, set your goals and intentions. So if you're going to triple your income in the next 90 days, then very importantly, first we need to break it down. So take a moment to think about how much money you're looking to bring in during this period. When you are thinking about setting a revenue goal, you want to be realistic, but without selling yourself short. So this figure should be a number that genuinely excites you and motivates you to take action, and it may scare you a little bit, ever so slightly as well. So once you've got this number in mind, it's then time to do the maths. So we need to work out how many artworks that you need to sell in order to reach that income goal. So this isn't about manifesting or anything like that. It's all about crunching the numbers. So if you have some artworks in mind that you're wanting to sell, you want to jot these down on a piece of paper and then add them all up. And now, does this figure allow you to reach your revenue goal? If it doesn't, you want to take your desired revenue goal and then divide it by your average price point of one of your artworks. And this will help you to work out how many artworks that you need to sell in order to hit your goal. This step alone can be a game changer as it forces you to set a clear target and help you to understand what it will actually take to get you there. Now, inside the Artist Accelerator program, we give you personalized guidance on pricing, crafting your offers, along with practical tools that will make this process more refined and bespoke to you and your work. Number 2, get visible. So chances are you're only showing up on one platform a few times a week. If that's the case, it's now time to diversify your presence and turn it up a notch. So if you're wanting to increase your revenue within the next 90 days, a good way to do this is to show up and be more visible. So first you want to take stock of where you're currently active online. So maybe that's Instagram, maybe it's TikTok, perhaps even Pinterest. Once you've got into the rhythm of posting on one platform, you want to expand from there onto others. So start showing up on additional platforms where you have an idea of where your audience might be online. Inside of our program, we actually show you how to repurpose content to diversify your online presence and set up your posts in an efficient way that feeds the algorithm. And we even teach you how to automate certain social media elements within your art business so that you are creating leveraged business systems. And this is really going to allow you to let the business work for you instead of working in the business. This isn't some magic bullet solution. It's all about using your time in the most efficient way possible to give you the greatest yield. You can effectively show up and present your artwork on multiple platforms, connect with a wider audience in a simplified and more sustainable way. Number 3, plan and run a launch. So a launch fundamentally involves promoting a body of work and creating excitement around the work within a limited time frame. It's a similar strategy to having a solo exhibition in an art gallery, but you have full control over who and where your works are sold. So you want to start by selecting a body of work that you'd like to promote during your 90-day window. So it could be a series of paintings, sculptures, it could also be any other form of art that you create. And these works should resonate with your audience, so they're already familiar with your work while aligning with your income goals within the 90-day window. So for example, if you are looking to bring in £15,000 within your launch, selling £100 prints may not be the best approach unless you have an absolutely massive audience. Launching can be an incredible way to bring in reliable income from your art. Inside the Artist Accelerator, we guide you through the entire launching process, from crafting your offers, planning compelling promotional content, to choosing the right timing of your launch. We also teach you how to engage with your audience effectively during your promotion. This isn't about hoping that people will happen to notice your art. It's all about actively and strategically engaging with your existing audience and building excitement and intrigue around your available artworks. Plus, you get personalized feedback directly from me throughout every single step of the process, so that it takes out any of the guesswork. And finally, number 4, sell more. Now, it sounds so simple, but what I really mean here is that you need to actively sell your works in order to make sales. So you can't just whack a post out there on Instagram and hope that someone is going to purchase one of the works from you. Selling your art requires you to be an active participant in the process. So instead of passively waiting for potential buyers to come to you, you want to be initiating selling conversations and doing some direct outreach. To do this, you want to first take a look at your existing audience. So these are people who have already shown interest in your work, whether it's a like, a comment, or even just following you in general is a sure sign that they are interested in your work. Next, you want to engage with them more actively. So reach out to them and send them a DM on Instagram and have natural and friendly conversations. And when it feels right at that point in the conversation, you can then let them know about your most recent available works or about your launch. You should be regularly initiating selling conversations in order to see an increase in your revenue. This is what taking the reins of your art business and driving it forward actually looks like, one conversation at a time. If you found this 4-step process valuable, you are going to love the free advanced training that I'm going to be hosting on the 25th of October. Inside the training, I'm going to be sharing more on how to create reliable and sustainable income streams without sacrificing your creativity, your integrity, or precious time in the studio. If you're interested in getting access to it, then all you need to do is click the link in the description down below to apply now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, let me know by liking it, commenting down below, and subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.